Hello. So, we knew that there are two modes of reproduction, one is asexual and the other one is sexual. Asexual reproduction is a term that is used for organisms with simple organization. Now, the question is, what is vegetative reproduction? Vegetative reproduction. Yes, the asexual mode of reproduction observed in plants is otherwise called as vegetative reproduction. Why? Because during the vegetative reproduction, a plant produces special structures called as vegetative propagules. For the plant to produce these vegetative propagules, it does not require two parents, it requires a single parent. So, vegetative propagules, a plant reproducing by asexual mode reproduces by means of special structural units called as vegetative propagules. Now, let us have examples, have a look at the examples for such plants. This is an example of potato which has a modified stem called tuber. On the tuber of potato you can see there are eyes, and each eye is capable of producing one plantlet. So, potato is a plant that reproduces with the help of eyes that are present on the modified stem called as tuber. So, here the vegetative propagule is your tuber. And coming to ginger, ginger is a rhizomatous stem, that means root like stem that is located just below the soil. Now, ginger also propagates with the help of this modified stem called rhizome, right. Now, the next one is agave. Agave propagates with the help of special vegetative propagules called bulbils. So, this structure is called as a bulbil, right. Now, coming to this water hyacinth. Water hyacinth is nothing but Eichhornia. Eichhornia propagates with the help of this modified stem called as offset. Coming to bryophyllum. Bryophyllum is little special. Here it is not an example of modified stem, but bryophyllum is capable of producing new plantlets from the notches of the leaves. So, you can see here at the leaf notches it has got adventitious buds. Now, from each bud a new plantlet is obtained, right. Now, let us see some other examples of modified stems. So, here you can see the runner, example is oxalis. Runner always runs just below the, it is a modified stem that runs just below the soil. So, this location just below the soil is called as subaerial stem modification. Example is runner, a continuous stem is going on like this in a horizontal fashion. Now, coming to this stolon. Stolon is also, we talk about stolon under subaerial stem modifications, where the stem just below the soil raises in an upward direction, and again whenever it comes across in contact with soil, it again gives rise to a new plantlet. Examples of stolon are fragaria and jasmine. Now, coming to sucker. In sucker you can see here the stem just below the soil is growing horizontally for a period of time, and after a while it is coming out in the form of leaves, and there new roots will be developed. So, most of the times we will be confused for the stolon and sucker. In stolon, the stem that is just below the soil or just above the soil will grow in an upward direction initially, and after a period of time it will bend, and then it touches the soil and produces new roots and a plantlet is formed. That is for stolon. Whereas, for sucker, the stem that is just below the soil will grow like this in the soil for a period of time, and all of a sudden it will turn in towards upward direction, towards the direction of light, and it produces a new plantlet and roots. This is how sucker produces. So, in all these cases, what you have seen until now is modified stems. From each modified stem, you have a new plantlet that can be developed. So, vegetative propagules are special structures. I would like to say that vegetative propagules are of new plantlets in potato, ginger, dahlia and banana. So, you have seen here the potato. In your potato, you have special locations called, we are calling them as eyes. So, only from this eyes you can, a new plantlet can be formed, but not from any other location. The same way from ginger. From ginger, at a particular location only, on the ginger a new plantlet will arise. The same way rhizome of banana. Floral bud present on the stem? No. Is it the internode of the modified stem? No. Is it the nodes of the modified stem? Yes. Adventitious buds on the root? No. So, we should know that the location from where the new plantlet is arising, this location is nothing but it is the node of the modified stem. It is the node of the modified stem, and only from these nodes new plantlets can be produced, right.